Alright, so the next step after exposing our screen is to block out any parts of the mesh that were left open either by registration marks, multiple images, or simply the edges where we don't get the scoop coat or two. We want to make sure we block out the screen properly to not get any other inks through the mesh. We have several options with this in tape form and in liquids, but we're going to be using tapes today. These are all blockout tapes. These are solvent resistant, and each one of these has a different property better used in certain situations. We have our PMI split tape. This is a great tape. It's got a medium adhesive on the white side, where the blue squares have no adhesive, leaving a very low adhesive on this side. Really good for those short-term projects, auto press jobs, things like that. Our solid white tape is the same as the split tape's white side, but the adhesion is carried through both sides. Again, great for the shorter term projects. And then we finally get to a clear tape. Clear tapes, these are awesome for registration. If we don't want to be blocking our registration marks from a visual cue, but we want to make sure no ink is getting through, this is a great solution. What we're going to be using today is the clear tape for our registration marks, but we're going to be using the blue tape on our edges. This is a frame that we plan on using for a long time, so this is a higher tack adhesive. We don't really plan on reclaiming this screen, so if we do use this for a year or so, we're going to have a lot of trouble pulling this tape off, but as I said, we're not planning on reclaiming this. Applying the tape is no different from any other tape. You're simply going to cut your tape to length and apply it to make sure that we're covering the frame and the emulsion, making sure not to get any ink through. Now we'll repeat this process on the other side in the inkwell, and we want to get part of the tape on the frame as well as on the mesh. To make this easier on the inside, simply cut your length, fold it down the middle. This kind of creates a crease, making it easier to get in there. Once we go ahead and register on our press with the registration marks, we'll go ahead and move on to our clear tape, blocking those out, and then we're ready to print.